The scientific literature on empathy is very clear, and it shows us that it is practically an emotional superpower when it is used effectively. But what are the specific skills of empathy? How do you apply them? How do you maximize their effectiveness? And what are the pitfalls that you need to avoid? Today we're going to be answering these questions by looking at the 5 most important things that I've learned about the skill of expressing respect, praise, and appreciation.
I love you, man.
I know.
No, you don't. I love you, man.
I know.
Just say thank you.
Thank you. Right.
The first important lesson that I want to share with you today. Sometimes the one thing that a person needs is recognition. So if you're not making inroads with your initial response to another person's emotion, try recognizing them with respect, praise, or appreciation. It might be the key that unlocks them and allows them to move forward. The second tip I have for you is this. Don't miss an opportunity to express authentic appreciation. One of the ways that expressing respect, praise, and appreciation can go wrong is if it's interpreted as fake flattery or condescension or patronizing in any way. People pick up on that sort of thing really quickly, and it can really damage their trust in you.
Amy! Hi! I love your hat.
Are you drunk? I look like an Armenian man. People are trying to buy carpets from me.
Excuse me, when did you start working for NASA? You're weightless.
You, I'm a cow. Indian people are trying to worship me. I sleep standing up in a field.
I think this concern about sounding inauthentic actually held me back from expressing more praise and appreciation. So how did I change that? Well, at some point, I decided that for a whole week, I would try to pay attention to the opportunities I had to express genuine appreciation. And what I discovered really surprised me. I found that there were many times throughout each day when I actually felt genuine respect, admiration, or gratitude for someone, but that on many of these occasions, I just failed to express it. I didn't say anything. I came to recognize these instances as lost opportunities. So I decided that from that point on, whenever I felt genuine respect, admiration, or appreciation for someone else's actions, I would say so. And the more I looked for these opportunities and the more I took these opportunities, the more I found. It really is a positive feedback loop because people crave recognition and they really appreciate it when they get credit for things they deserve. And they love being around people who give them that credit, as long as it's done with authenticity and good judgment. These days, I'm pretty liberal in how I express my appreciation of others. And yet I never feel like I'm being fake or inauthentic. And I think it's this path I took to just recognizing the opportunities to express appreciation and respect that has got me to that place. The third tip I have for you is to focus on intention and courage. Sometimes it's hard to find the opportunity to express genuine respect or appreciation. Sometimes the thing that you've just witnessed is such a train wreck that it can seem impossible to find the part that you can praise. But I've learned that even in these situations, there is still a gem to be found. And usually that gem is in the other person's intentions and in the courage that they had to try. This is particularly useful in difficult feedback conversations, and it's an opportunity to reinforce a growth mindset in the feedback recipient. In fact, this is an approach that you can use even if the outcomes from the attempt that you've seen have been objectively good, even if they've effectively done a good job, because no matter how well this person is performing, you want them to be able to continue to improve. You can facilitate this by combining constructive feedback on their actions with genuine appreciation for their intentions and for the courage that they had to give it a go. The fourth tip I want to share with you is this. Maximize the impact of your appreciation by making it specific and personal. To ensure that your appreciation really hits the mark and is received as a genuine and authentic sentiment, there are 2 essential boxes that you need to tick. Firstly, make it as specific as possible. This is actually just a general good principle for giving good feedback. And the second thing is, make it personal. but specifically make it personal in terms of the impact that their actions have had on yourself. Hey, thanks for today. This is okay, but for a much more significant impact, you might say, hey, thank you so much for taking on that leadership role today. It really gave me a sense of confidence and reassurance to know that you were overseeing the situation. I really appreciate it. Thank you. The fifth lesson I wanted to share with you is this. People do more of what you thank them for. This is basic positive reinforcement 101. One of the best times to express appreciation during a difficult conversation is when someone shares something difficult or embarrassing with you. This is the perfect opportunity to say something like, thank you so much for sharing that information with me. It takes a lot of courage to open up about that stuff, and I feel really privileged that you've let me know. And you know, people have studied this, and the evidence shows that when we express appreciation for when someone opens up to us like this, that person is more likely to share more sensitive information with us in the future. Who would have thought? Positive reinforcement actually works. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you found that helpful. If you have any suggestions, feedback, or requests, put them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to hit that like button, and I will see you in the next video.